Welcome, one and all, in here, out there, all around the world, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. What's up? First, I want to start off by wishing everybody a happy Cyber Monday. Thank you. Thank you for glancing up from your phone to see my face. Now get back in there. There's a sale on those rings that tell you you're not getting enough sleep. Of course, holiday deals kicked off on Friday. And when there's cash, the president will be grabbing. Last week, he sent an email to supporters that said, to celebrate Black Friday, President Trump decided to reduce the price of his iconic red MAGA hat ornament to just $37. That's right, for a limited time only, he dramatically reduced the price of his famed hat ornament, which previously was available only on his website for $30. Wow. So, Trump's Black Friday deal is to charge you more. But wait, there's less. Call now. And while you're on the phone, I'll sneak into your house, steal some stuff, and put your pet in the dishwasher. But that's not all. Trump sent another email promising a new low price on a Trump calendar for $32, which is available on his website for $25. Okay, but for those extra $7, they throw in an MP3 of Lee Greenwood singing all the dates. I'm proud to be your calendar, starting with January. The first is first, the second is next, and then comes number 3. And number 4, 5, or sometimes 6, 7 could be next. MAGA folks are starting to notice that Trump treats them like meat animals. According to one Trump ally, people voted for him to lower prices, to bring manufacturing back, to stand up to those taking advantage of them. They didn't vote for him to build a damn gilded ballroom. Okay. I'll have you know that the entire purpose of that ballroom is to serve the poor, and they will be delicious. Now, you elitists don't think poor people will be delicious? How dare you? Americans are well marbled. Trump celebrated Thanksgiving in his traditional way with racism. He posted an anti-immigrant rant that was so long he had to put in a ... take a breather, and then come back for seconds. Somewhere in all of that nonsense, Trump attacked Minnesota's immigration policies and called Governor Tim Walz the R word. Walz responded with 4 words of his own: release the MRI results. In response, pretty good. It's succinct. In response, Trump says he will release MRI results, but doesn't know what part of his body was scanned. Here's a theory. Maybe the part that's broken is the part that's supposed to know. Trump was proud to be an American. Trump was asked about the whole thing on Air Force One.
Governor Walz asked you to release the MRI records.
So if they want to release it, it's okay with me to release it. It's perfect. If you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Yes, please. Can you tell us what they were looking at?
For what, releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking at?
I have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it.
Okay. Look, no, it's true. It's true. It wasn't the brain, okay? I did so well on the cognitive, they put me in the extra credit tube. Spun that thing around. Took off my watch and my ring. As per usual, after the president said something, the White House scrambled to justify it. This afternoon, they posted a letter from the president's doctor who claims the MRI was given, quote, because men in his age group benefit from a thorough evaluation of cardiovascular and abdominal health. Okay, fair enough. Men in his age group also benefit from retiring, so can we write that prescription next? Try that. The old abdominal MRI The only reason folks are concerned, Trump's also showing more signs of aging. Last week, the New York Times noted that compared to his first term, Trump has fewer public events on his schedule, and most of his public appearances fall between noon and 5 p.m. Working noon to 5. What a way to make a living. Medically alive. Getting bitchy at Thanksgiving. But
Oh, wow.
I can barely keep the rhythm. You're not helping at all. Please. Please. That's two song parodies in one monologue, yes. But the real reason Trump might seem so lethargic is that he does not get regular exercise, in part because he has a long-held theory that people are born with a finite amount of energy and that vigorous activity can deplete that reserve like a battery. It's true, I'm just like a battery. I got a copper top, nobody knows the right way to get rid of me, and at a certain age, I started to leak a lot of weird fluids. Now, green, all crusty on one end. Elsewhere in the administration, it was a tough weekend for Defense Secretary and your brother-in-law at the christening saying, "Oh, what? It's my fault the priest can't take a punch?" Pete Hegseth. On Thursday, the Washington Post published a blockbuster story on the administration's first bombing of an alleged drug smuggling boat back in September. According to the Post sources, Secretary Pete Hegseth ordered the Navy to, quote, kill them all after the first strike. A live drone feed showed 2 survivors, so the commander overseeing the operation then ordered a second strike to comply with Hegseth's directive, killing both survivors. That is unspeakably horrific, though I do finally understand the end of Titanic.
I will never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
Eagle 1, we got him. They let go.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Killing unarmed people floating in the ocean who are unable to fight is against the Uniform Code of Military Justice and all international law. As one lawyer said in the National Review, it would be at best a war crime. At best? What's worse than a war crime? A war crime with raisins? Trump was asked about the scandal on Air Force One.
Can you talk a little bit about the strikes and the controversy around Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth?
I don't know anything about it. He said he did not say that, and I believe him 100%.
You don't know if there was
You're talking about the 2 men?
You're talking about the 2 men? The 2 men Pete Hegseth ordered killed after he already blew up their boat? Those 2 men? Yeah, I don't know anything about it because of abdomen. They don't know anything about it. Abdomen? Abdomen. Kidneys, Doc. Kidneys. Hegseth responded to the accusation of murder by tweeting this image of a beloved children's turtle, Franklin, strafing fishing boats. No, you leave Franklin out of this. Franklin is many things. Franklin is bossy. Franklin is messy. Franklin wants a pet. But Franklin is not a war criminal. That is Caillou. Get them straight. Caillou catching a stray right there. That's terrible. We haven't seen such a disturbing children's book since Brown Bear, What Did You Do? Hegseth isn't the only Trump official in hot water these days. Things are not going well for FBI director and normal man not high. Why? Who's asking? Nobody. What? I'm fine. Power drugs. Kash Patel. A new report came out just yesterday from current and former FBI employees, and they say Patel is not very good, inexperienced, in over his head, and that he may be insecure. Well, if he wasn't already, he is now. The report also describes Patel's FBI as a rudderless ship and all up. And everybody at the Bureau knows it. That's why their windbreakers now say FBI. Working 9 to 5, we all taking and The report also said that on a mission back in September, Patel forgot to bring his FBI jacket and refused to step off the plane without wearing one, forcing local FBI agents to ask around to find an FBI jacket that would fit. And that is not easy, because Patel's jacket size is elf on shelf. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Lady Gaga and New Jersey Governor-elect Mikey Sherrill. But when we come back, I ask some very big questions with a very big star. Stick around.